Hey, this is Spencer with Defense Trainings and Defense Trainings holsters. I wanted to bring to you one of our holsters that fits the Taurus. It fits the Taurus Millennium PT111 G2. It also fits the G3c and the G3c. It fits all three of those guns, which I actually have right here. And I've already safety checked. I've cleared. There's nothing in the chamber. There's nothing in the magazines. So I've got the PT111 right here. So you can see that's the PT111 G2. I've got the G3c right there. And then I've got also the G3c. So this is all their guns, and they're made a little bit different. The G2 and the PT111, or the G3c and the original G2, are basically the same as far as the way it's cut. You got your serration here. They changed it up a little bit on the G3, so a lot of holsters won't fit this G3. However, ours will fit all of them. So if you upgrade from one to another, it will fit. And I want to show you that. With our holster, you take your firearm and you hear an audible click, and it seats right in. So this is the original G2, the PT111 G2. This is the G3c, audible click. And then this is the G3c, audible click. So they all fit, and the reason they fit is the way we've mounted our belt clip right here. So they will all work with that holster. I wanted to show you that just in case you have, I know some of you have, you got the original, you upgraded to this one, and then you might have upgraded to the G3c the way I did, but sometimes you might just want to go back to your original. That was your first one. I've got a lot of rounds through this gun. I bought it because they were cheap, but I was actually impressed. So I've got several. I've actually become a Taurus fan since the Generation 2 has come out. I'm a huge Taurus fan. They have none of the Generation 2 and up have failed me at all. Plus, they do have a lifetime warranty. For those of you out there that it may have, they have a lifetime warranty. So, but our holster, a few things about our holster. It does have the belt wing on it. It has adjustable retention, so you can adjust your retention with these two screws right here. That means it will either be harder to pull out or easier to pull out, or it will stay in better. So basically what you're going to do is insert your firearm. You're going to adjust your retention a little bit wherever you want it. And I suggest taking your unloaded firearm. Now, with unloaded, the way I'd actually do it is I will put a pillow down. I will take an unloaded firearm, nothing in the chamber. Now I've got a laser cartridge in there, so it's not a live round. And you could go that route as well. You can put your laser cartridge in here so you know it's not a live round. And I actually put a loaded magazine in my firearm because I have a full weight now. Do it safely. Whatever you do, you may need to do a chamber block, whatever makes you feel comfortable with. Now, it'd have to be a chamber block that didn't interfere with the holster. They do make those. But a laser cartridge in, so I know it's not a live round, and then I will put a loaded magazine in it. I will insert my gun. I will adjust my retention screws right here. Now there's actually a third. This is more of a stop block than a retention. I'll go over that here in a minute. But you'll adjust these two screws, and what I will do is I will hold it upside down and I'll shake it. Not super hard, but I want it enough where it's just not going to fall out with a loaded magazine. But I also want it to where I can just grab it and pull the gun out. So when I grab, I want it to where I can pull the gun out real easy. Hear the audible click. And then you're good to go. It should come out. Now, the stop block, the reason we added this stop block is because we put our belt wing right here. We put holster behind our belt wing. Most companies don't do that. We put ours behind the belt wing because that actually helps tilt your holster into you. What that does is your belt goes across here onto your belt wing, and when it hits, your gun tends to want to sit like this, but when this belt comes across the belt wing, it takes the grip right here and it'll actually turn it back into your body. So that's why the added behind the holster right here helps turn it back into your body. But we added this stop block right here so it didn't sandwich so hard your holster right here that it was hard to draw. So you still get a good easy draw with your holster. It's a nice smooth draw on your holster. Now I carry my holsters in the appendix, the front right appendix. So it's still very easy to draw, and we added that in for that reason. Now a couple other things about our holsters. One of the added perks basically to our mounting block for the belt clip is these are ambidextrous. Okay, so we made it so you can be a righty, or you can be a righty carrying it small your back, or you can be a lefty, or you can be a lefty carrying it small your back. So all of this hardware just transfers over here. You just flip it, and it will all mount here and mount here, and you'll have a left-handed holster. So we've added that in, but one of the perks to this is when you put a gun on you, basically what this gun wants to do is not only the grip wants to kick out, which the belt wing pulls it back in, the top of the grip, or the top of the gun, the back of the gun, wants to push forward like that. So your gun wants to sit on you like this. So with this block poking out like that, it actually will push your gun back in line with your body basically. So this helps in the aspect where for those of you that are concealed carrying, especially in states that have like printing or imprinting laws, especially very strict printing or imprinting laws, to where this is pushing against your shirt and it prints on your shirt, this will push it back so that shirt will fall flat. So it will just be a big flat spot right here. And that's what we want. We want it to go down and we want it to be a nice good flat spot on our body. We don't want anything you know, pushing out on that shirt to show that we're carrying a gun. For more than just the printing law, I don't want anybody else seeing my gun either. I want the element of surprise at all times basically. That's my philosophy. I like being concealed. I like being inconspicuous. So yeah, this is our holster. Again, it fits the PT111 G2, the original. It fits the G3c. Clicks right in. You hear that audible click. That's what you want, that good snap in. And then it fits the G3c. Hear that audible click. It fits all three of those guns. So if you have all three of those guns, this you can get one holster. Or if not, you just have the one. This will fit it and you decide to upgrade later on. We've been carrying this a while. I started making this one several years back, and Taurus is actually my go-to. I carry the Taurus Toro. You can look at that in another video. We make one for the optics cut right in here, and that's in our Taurus Toro video. But yeah, this is our Taurus G2, G2c, G3c series minimalist holster. Thanks guys, this is Spencer with Defense Training and Defense Training's Holsters. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video below. Thanks.